In the last video, we uncovered the importance of personal values, your compass for intentional living. But here's the challenge. Knowing your values is only the beginning. The real question is, how do you turn those values into actual goals that shape your life? That's what we'll explore today. Because without translation into action, values stay as good intentions, not lived reality. Welcome back to Digital Perivalon and our series on living intentionally. In part 1, we talked about living by design, not by default. In part 2, we uncovered your personal values, the compass that points you in the right direction. But here's the truth. A compass is useless if you never start walking. That's why today, in part 3, we're going to take your values and transform them into meaningful goals that can guide your choices and shape your future. Most people set goals backwards. They start with what looks good on paper, a promotion, a certain salary, a new car. But too often, these goals aren't anchored in what actually matters to them. That's why we see so many people hit their goals and still feel empty. James Clear, in his book Atomic Habits, explains it well. You don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. But before systems can even come into play, you need the right goals in the first place. And the right goals are the ones that grow directly out of your values. Think of it like this. Values are the why you do it. Goals are the what are you doing? And systems and habits are how are you going to do it? Let me give you an example. If one of your top values is health, then the goal might be, I want to run a half marathon next year. If you value family, the goal could be have 2 tech-free family nights every week. If you value growth, your goal might be read 12 books this year. See the difference? Instead of chasing someone else's idea of success, you're turning your personal compass into clear, measurable outcomes. Here's a simple process you can use. Firstly, translate the value into a vision. Ask yourself, what would it look like if I lived this value fully? An example might be, if my value is creativity, the vision might be, I'm regularly expressing myself through writing, music, or art. Secondly, define a tangible goal. Make it concrete. An example might be, I will publish 1 blog post every month for the next 12 months. And finally, check for alignment. Ask yourself, does this goal feel energizing? Does it reflect what matters most to me? Or is it just another checkbox? This simple 3-step method ensures your goals don't just sound good, they feel good and stay anchored to your compass. Now, let me warn you about 2 mistakes. Mistake 1, confusing outcomes with processes. Saying, I want to be healthy is vague. Anchoring it to a value-aligned outcome, like I want to run 3 times a week because I value health and energy, really makes it real. Mistake 2, chasing too many goals. If everything is a priority, nothing is. That's why I recommend starting with 1 goal per core value. Focus makes alignment possible. Early in my career, one of my values was growth, but I didn't have clear goals tied to it. I said I wanted to keep learning, but without direction, I barely made progress. The shift happened when I set a clear goal. Complete 1 new professional course every year. Suddenly, growth wasn't vague anymore. It was measurable. And it gave me a sense of fulfillment, far deeper than simply adding hours to my workload. I actually felt I achieved a lot. So here's your challenge for this week. Take your list of top 5 values from the last video. For each one, write down 1 clear, specific goal that expresses it. Put those goals somewhere you'll see them daily. Remember, these aren't just to-do list items, they're the blueprint of your intentional life. In the next video, we'll go even deeper. Because once you've set value-aligned goals, the next challenge is, how do you actually live them out every day? That's where systems and habits come in. If you're ready to stop drifting and start designing your future, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.